Marlon, imam teško pitanje za tebe reći mi najgoru stranu odrastanja u Americi.
What's your name?
My name is Odrastao.
Odrastao.
Can I start?
Yes.
फुलपाती भाकेर मन कामना आयो बन्दीपुर जुन जस्ती मायाको मन कामना.
Možeš li nam reći o čemu si pjevao?
I was singing for that love. One girl, one boy singing for his girl.
Are you in love?
That, yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I'm broken.
Oh, he's broken. Oh. All the best, my amigo. See ya. Enjoy Croatia, man. Do you live here?
Yeah, I'm from
I was born in Honduras, raised in New Orleans, and I began playing saxophone at about 14 years old.
Who's the guy?
Oh, we're standing here today in front of Tomislav, King Tomislav, the first Croatian king.
Marlon Martinez Ariola. Marlona sam upoznao za vrijeme studentskih dana u Zagrebu, sviram gitaru pa nas je glazba spojila. Marlon je školovan profesionalni glazbenik, saksofonist, zanimljive životne priče i puta. Rođen u Hondurasu, sa 7 godina obitelj seli u Ameriku. Tamo živi do sredine 20. godina, kad ga pitate odakle, ipak će reći da je Amerikanac jer tamo je odrastao. Kad znaš čitat note i glazbeno si obrazovan, zapravo pričaš jedan snažni univerzalni jezik. Tako je Marlon krenuo po svijetu, saksofon je pričao, on se prilagođavao novim sredinama, svirao je sa bendovima na kruzerima, 7 godina u španjolskom bendu za vjenčanja, kao performer u turističkim gradovima. U nekim gradovima se jako teško snalazio, dok su ga određene sredine odlično prihvatile. Kroz Marlona je prošlo 1000 priča, upoznao je jako puno različitih ljudi i prošao razne situacije. Što kaže o Americi, je li živio u popularnom New Yorku, kako je završio u Europi, zašto Hrvatska?
Govori malo. Priča malo. Well, I started because one of my uncles, I have 3 uncles, one of them left it in the closet after he finished high school. So I picked it up, I found it in the closet and decided to start taking lessons. So that's what I did.
How old were you?
14.
So you saw a saxophone and just started?
I just started, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
But who showed you the first moves?
A gentleman from New Orleans named Gregory Dawson.
Man, we need to say thank you to Gregory, man.
Thanks to Gregory.
Is he around us?
I believe he's passed away some time ago.
Okay.
My day at school would be like math, science, and then the other half I would go to the art school for jazz.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're educating yourself pretty seriously about it.
Yes, early on. Yes, every school's half of my yes.
So you played like 5 times in a week? Saxophone?
Well, we were studying, for example, classical music theory, jazz music theory, and also solfeggio, singing.
Okay, so when did you start to pack your stuff and move around places?
Well, I'm by nature a very curious person, so I just love exploring and learning new things. I've also lived in Atlanta, Georgia. I have family there. Well, the first time I traveled to New York was when I was 19 on my own. So I went to New York for 6 months and then came back.
Reci mi najlošiju stranu kod odrastanja u Americi.
Marlon, I have a tough question for you. Tell me the worst part of growing up in America.
That's a good translation right there, man.
This one is
Can you read Croatian for me?
Marlon, imam teško pitanje za tebe reći mi najgoru stranu odrastanja u Americi.
Još jednom hvala VASCO ekipi što podržavaju kulturu i kvalitetne priče. VASCO prevoditelj preko 100 instaliranih jezika. Ako radite u turizmu ili sa strancima, ako puno putujete, ovaj uređaj je spas. Meni daleko draži, efikasniji i ugodniji za korištenje od mobitela. Ne trebate, internet radi uvijek i svugdje. Ko puno putuje i radi, zna o čemu pričam. Jer kad ti najviše treba, sretno ako se oslanjate na mobitel i internet. Onaj jedan put sjetit ćete se o čemu pričam. Uglavnom, sve informacije na navedenim internet stranicama, imate skuplji i jeftiniji model, koristite kod kamberizam 5 za popust. Hvala VASCO ekipa, ajmo dalje sa sadržajem.
One, the education system does not teach you how to survive in the real world. School, you're just taught to repeat what you're told. You're not taught how to think for yourself.
You think it's better in Europe?
I would think so.
What's the best thing?
The best thing about growing up in the States is the sky's the limit. If you have a skill or a business, it's easy to grow it. When I was 25, I played in Gran Canaria, Spain. So we were playing in a restaurant in Gran Canaria for 3 months.
Okay.
The band went back to the States and I went to visit a couple that I met in Gran Canaria. They invited me to Amsterdam and they said, oh, you would love it. And I said, okay. So
How old were you?
I was 25.
So Europe happened to you? It happened
because of the work, yes. And
do you maybe recall, can you remember the first opinion of Europe?
My first, it was good. It was great. Well, it was Gran Canaria, of course, was fantastic. It's very ideal weather, temperate weather. And from there, I went to Amsterdam. Well, a lot of Americans love the idea of going to Amsterdam. But we all know why.
You mean about the school system? How many days have you been to Amsterdam? How long did you stay?
I stayed there 6 months. After that, I decided to keep traveling. So I just picked a place where I haven't been and just say, okay, this could be cool. Okay, I went to Düsseldorf, Germany. I was there for about 2 months.
How did you pick Düsseldorf? Why Düsseldorf?
Just I don't know. It was just random. I don't know how.
Wait a second. How did you like Germany?
Oh, I had a great time. Yes, a short love affair. A love affair. It lasted 2 months. Yes, I actually reunited with her in Mallorca. We met. Sviram saksofon.
Yes, skačeš u Tuzlu. When are you going to Tuzla?
Drugi godin.
That was fun. That was fun.
I love learning about other people, and I enjoy learning and growing about myself. The first time I heard about Croatia was after I started traveling in Europe. I had heard of it as the former Yugoslavia.
What places did you see in Croatia?
In Dalmatia, I've seen Dubrovnik, Zadar, Split, Island Vis, and Hvar, Island Hvar.
Your favorite place in Croatia?
Dalmatia.
In particular?
In particular?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, some people would say Dubrovnik, the most beautiful, but fun for me, Split. I had a lot of fun in Split.
No, it's okay. You look like models. I'm thanking you. Thank you. Where are you from? Spain. Nice.
Spain.
Nice.
¿Cuál parte de España?
Valencia.
Barcelona.
Sí. Yo soy de Mallorca, tío.
Ja sam rekla ovi su iz Francuske, garant.
Mi smo Vlaji iz Dalmacije. Ovo mi je rođak iz sela.
Iz Šibenik.
Iz Šibenik.
I said this is my cousin from my village. Nisam ja sa tebe, moja draga, najbolji sam. Evo, cura je mahila pa da je bacimo 5. Hoćeš nam se predstaviti?
In English?
Jako ste ljubazni. Uživajte u Hrvatskoj i dođite nam na ljeto.
Eres muy amable. Disfruta de Croacia y ven a pasar el verano con nosotros.
Line of gold, the major league, the baffled king. Thanks.
Absolutely. I have a great story about about Croatia and how the people are here. One summer when I was in Split, this was maybe 2011. I was looking for a room to rent. So you know how they have these little old ladies with the signs. Okay. I have a room to rent with my family and my house.
That's right.
So she had the sign, and I said,
Zimmerfrei.
Yes. So we went. I got in her car. I went to her house. So she said, okay, you can rent this room for 20 euros a night, whatever. And I said, okay, fine. So I took out my passport, and she said, oh, I don't need that. And she's like, and I ate with them and everything. It's like, I don't need to know who you are. I don't need the passport. No, that's, I mean, what do you, I would never do that in America. Miroslav, because I need to have some work done on my horn before I start traveling again. And so I get to his place and I'm telling him my story, and I'm learning about him and while he's working on my instrument. So after half an hour, 40 minutes, I said, well, how much do I owe you, man? And he's like, no, you don't owe me any. And I said, I have money. I wanted to insist. And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, I'm going to insult the guy if I. Yeah. So I was like, well, I appreciate it.
Traditions and racism.
Racism. I haven't experienced it here. Yeah, because you don't really have a racist past. There's no. I don't know of any Africans that have come here to conquer, and I don't know that you've been over there to conquer Africans. So there's no. I haven't felt that here.
In Europe.
In Europe, no.
Yeah, but I also
no.
I also need to be honest here. You don't have the attraction to to provoke those people, like you don't.
Yes, I suppose so. Yes,
yes. You're the guy. They're not gonna come to you and.
Exactly. I'm easygoing. So yeah, in Germany, Italy, France, I haven't had any issues.
Marlon je jako ugodan čovjek, visoke socijalne inteligencije. Ne bi toliko dugo izdržao na sceni da se ne brine za svoje tijelo i dušu. Marlone, sretno putuj, sve najbolje ti želimo mi iz Hrvatske.